What's good, guys? It's PlayStation Gamer. We're back again, about to jump onto episode 3 of the Man City PES Master League, the 21-22 season update with the transfers and the updated kits and player stats. Last episode we never had every single strip for the Premier League teams. As you can see, we played the game against Leeds in the first episode and they never had their brand new strip, and the same with Burnley in the second episode. Since then, PES Universe have did an update, version 8. I'll leave them linked below if you want to check that out. They've now updated all Premier League teams with brand new strips. Some have got their home kit, their away kit and their third kit. Licensed teams, for instance, Arsenal and Manchester United, you can't delete their previous 3 kits that were already on the game because they're licensed, but you can still add one extra strip. So teams like Man U and Arsenal have only got one brand new strip, which is the home strip. You can get their third and away strip, but you can only use 1, 2 or 3 of them. You can't use them all. Unlike Man City, for instance, who aren't licensed, so we've been able to add all their strips on the game, so that's great. What they're saying is they're going to be just doing a weekly update now. So they did version 7B, which was a major update with all the big teams and big transfers. Then they did number 8, where they added the rest of these strips and transfers for the big leagues. What they're saying is it's now going to be a weekly update, so rather than them doing this big update every other month or two, they're now just going to do a weekly update for the rest of the teams and leagues. So there's a PES player and YouTube content creator called Spoony Pizzas. I'll leave him linked below. He shows you exactly how to install the option files and how to do it from the PES Universe website. He does a great job of explaining it. You copy him to a T, you can't go wrong. So big up yourself, Spoony. It's a great help to watch your videos. Like I say, I'll leave him linked below as well. Check him out. When he first does his version 8 tutorial, he's only got 23 teams in his option files, which is just the Premier League teams, and I think PSG and the Messi transfer was done when he first did it, but because it's a weekly update they're adding more to the update. So when I then did it, I had like 65 teams and I was having an issue with adding the sponsors and stuff and everything into the game. So with reading his community section on his page, Spoony Pizzas recommends deleting all the sponsor logos from the edit option and then doing the version 8 update before you start the version 8 update, and that should fix all your strips and badges and stuff like that, and major transfers. Just makes the game look more authentic. So as always, guys, before we get into this, be sure to leave a thumbs up on this video, comment down below things you're enjoying, things you would like to see, and as always, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, because that's always greatly appreciated that you join me and you do that for me on the channel, helping me grow, help the channel grow. Just a quick refresh, guys, we're in the schedule section to have a look at our previous results. We got off to a slow start in the season, getting a 1-0 defeat to Leeds, and then we went and got a 1-0 defeat also to Burnley in the Premier League. We jumped into the Champions League where we got a 1-0 win. We've got a couple of biggish games coming up today, certainly the bigger one of the two being against Chelsea, and we've got West Ham in there as well. So we're going to just crack straight onto the action and getting on with it. For those, we'll just take a quick look at some of these negotiations. So I'm not looking to do anything in that way. No negotiations going on at the moment. Just to take a quick look, guys, player status. For those of you that haven't been watching, we have brought Lautaro Martinez as our main brand new striker. He's now in. And we also brought in Renan Lodi, or Lodi, how you want to pronounce that, Lodi, from Atletico Madrid. The left back joined, and we got rid of Mendy. He's out the door, and that still leaves us with around about 70 million. We've got obviously a good whack of players out on loan that will be coming back at the end of the season as well. Patrick Roberts, Arzini, Bustos. There's a few players in here that could potentially be used at some point. Harrison on loan to Leeds is always taking a quick look at the game plan then, guys, to see. Personally, I think I'm kind of alright in every position now. We've got obviously Grealish and Sterling for the left wing positions. We've got Ferran Torres, Bernardo Silva and Mahrez for the right wing positions. We've got De Bruyne, Rodri, Foden. We've also got Fernandinho and Gundogan for the midfield positions. Centre backs, we've got Laporte, Diaz, we've got John Stones and Nathan Ake, so we've got plenty of centre backs. Right backs, we've got Cancelo, we've got Walker, and we've now got, obviously, for the left back position, Zinchenko and Renan Lodi. We could maybe do a better substitute keeper, but we've obviously got Ederson. As you can see there, guys, if you have a look at your right hand side of your screen, you'll see that Mendy has actually signed for Chelsea and they're using him in their lineup, so that's the big one for today. They've got Lukaku up front, Ziyech, Mount and Kante, so they've got a solid team. They're playing 5 at the back, so it'll be hard to break down, but we will give it a good bash and we'll get straight into the action. If there is anybody in particular you think we could sign from for 70 million or somebody that would be useful, then do please let us know. We've got the brand new strips on, as you can see. Chelsea with their new home strip. They've got the new away strip as well, as do us. The new away strip's looking really nice. I like the multicolour effect on it, and obviously we've still got previous strips on there as well. But we do have the new home and away kit. I'm not sure what that fourth one was. I think some of the strips are a bit messed, but the majority of them have got a home and away, and I think it might fix itself at some point when they do the update. But Chelsea have got their home, away and third kit, so we're going to put them in their away kit. We'll wear our home kit. We'll set the game plan here. So we're going to go with Grealish to start. I'm going to put Toro's going to come back in. Fernandinho's going to come off the bench. Jesus will jump to the bench. We've got full blue. We've got Ederson, Admeric Laporte, Ruben Diaz. Foden's on good. I'm going to bring in Gundogan to sit right in the middle next to De Bruyne. And that's probably the lineup we're going to go for today. Zinchenko's going to stay in over Lodi just for this game in particular, and we'll go with that. Sorry, that's my dog creeping out my door. We'll go with that, guys, and we'll get this one kicked off. Happy with that. We're good to go then, guys. Let's get on with this one then. Man City versus Chelsea. Big game. Kicking it off. Got my cup of tea. Always needed when doing these filming sessions for yous. Biggest amount of views I've had on my previous videos have been these Manchester City saves, so large up to you guys watching. That's greatly appreciated. I've still got the RB Leipzig save. I might potentially bring that back. It's still there, we can still use it. I was quite enjoying it, but I'm also enjoying this as well. And the brand new strips and kits of the 22 season and the transfers is just one step above. 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to have to turn the commentary off before we get done for copyright. Audio settings, commentary volume 0. Yeah, so I'm just enjoying this, and obviously I do believe there's a lot of you guys watching the videos that aren't subscribed to the channel. If you can, I'd be greatly appreciated if you do subscribe. You'll always be updated with the content that's getting dropped on the channel. Every time it's released, you'll get a notification as long as that bell's on, and that's something that's definitely good to keep up to date with. To keep yourselves in the loop with everything PES and FIFA related. I've not done much FIFA this year. What a hit, De Bruyne on my channel. I did play a lot of my FIFA at the start of the season. Since then, I've kind of dropped off with FIFA. I picked up PES for the first time this year and I've fairly enjoyed it. Obviously the new one's going to be free to play. It's getting called eFootball. It's a whole new change to the game, so we'll be trying that out. The new FIFA career mode is looking really good. I'll definitely probably be using more career mode on FIFA than I will be PES. We can always keep this updated and probably still do maybe a Master League series or 2 this season on PES with the new strips and updates, because I think that will keep it fresh. If they make all the transfers for us, PES Universe, and they do all the strips, it's definitely still going to have that authentic real feel about it, but definitely will be using FIFA. I think just for the whole broadcast package inside of it, the trophies and all the leagues being licensed, it's going to be better. I would stick to PES for career mode if I was on a PC, because definitely getting all the stadiums and the broadcast packaging just makes it more authentic, and I do like that. We're underway then, guys. We're 10 minutes in as I drivel on. But we've got off to a not bad start. We've kind of pushed him back just now, but here's Werner pushing forward now, gets it to the big man Lukaku. Kante now, back to Werner, back to Kante, slips it into Lukaku, he gets bundled over from Laporte. Laporte gets away with one, slides it into De Bruyne, sends it further forward to Martinez. Here goes Riyad Mahrez then, finds Gundogan out wide, into Jack Grealish. Brilliantly does a move to get away from, and Kante swings one. That's unlucky with a finesse. Almost beating Kepa there, but he was alert to the danger and picks it up. Mendy then, with ex left back, he's playing when De Bruyne is going to switch one over the top to Grealish. He's not going to get there. Good idea, good ball over the top. Reece James now though, into Kurt Zouma. Plays it to Thiago Silva, to N'Golo Kante. Here's Werner now, slides it through the gap to De Bruyne. To Lukaku, who then gets it out wide back to Werner. It's a strike. It's a venomous strike, but it is wide from Werner, and he does miss the target. Got away with one there. Need to be on him because he's going to do that all game long. Ederson then swings it out to Walker. Gets it to De Bruyne. Gundogan sends it out wide to Phil Foden now. Phil Foden gets taken off the ball from Reece James, but he wins it back. Grealish finds Zinchenko out wide, swings it into Martinez. Can't quite get it off his head. Grealish back to Zinchenko, to Gundogan. Mahrez takes a touch and hits it. It's just straight into the arms of Kepa though. Mendy pushes it out. Back to Thiago Silva. Here's Kurt Zouma playing from the back now. Rudiger. The ball hits Grealish and bounces back, but only to Zouma, who then gets it to Rudiger, who sends it then forward to Ziyech. Mount in the middle sends it forward. Laporte loses it, but he wins it back, and again he's got it in his own half. He slides a great through ball through. Nobody's on their toes though. Martinez should have been on his toes to get that. Good through ball from Laporte, just unlucky. Not a bad start. We could be doing with some more shots on goal, but not a bad start at all. Zinchenko now, out wide with it, slips it into Foden, finds De Bruyne, back to Mahrez, does well to turn on it. De Bruyne out wide to Zinchenko. Martinez finds Mahrez, he brings it in the box, he hits one low and hard, and it's just wide of the post, and that is really unlucky. Away for a goal kick. Almost finding the target there, finding the goal. Just couldn't hold on to it. Laporte gets it taken off of him from Lukaku. Mendy pushes out wide, he beats Walker, swings it in towards Lukaku. Laporte couldn't clear, but Zinchenko does. Has managed to find its way back out wide to Mendy, who's still managed to keep it. Sprayed back out wide to him again, he's still got it, he swings it in. Walker's going to clear that one just. Kante gets it back to Mendy again, who gets another ball in. This time Ederson cleans up, throws it out wide to Phil Foden, and there is the half time whistle then, guys. That's a shaky first half. Not the best, but not the worst. Could have been doing a lot better. We did get 4 shots, 3 on target, but we wouldn't find the target and get a goal. Just couldn't. We're back for the second half then, guys. No messing about, straight kick-offs. Reece James now to Ziyech, finds Lukaku, to Werner, out wide to Mendy, gets it back over towards Lukaku at the back post. He's a strong character in that box, honestly. Every time the ball comes into him, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Ederson plays it out wide. Mahrez picks it up. Here's De Bruyne now. Just trying to be too clever there, De Bruyne. Rudiger now, back to Zouma. Forward towards Mendy. He's had a lot of the ball as Mendy. Just after I've got rid of him because I'm not liking him. Here's Martinez. Unlucky. It's Kante. Thiago Silva sends it long now. Reece James will pick this one up. He sends another long ball up the line. Laporte trying to fight Ziyech. It's into Lukaku with an absolute venomous volley. And he does find the net, and that's what he could do in the box given that time and space, and he shows you exactly how. Pep Guardiola's raging. I'm raging. You can see why. The time and space in the box he's got, and he takes his time to just pick his spot and smash it home. We'll get another view of that one. It was the long ball from Reece James up the line to Ziyech. Laporte couldn't do nothing to get there. The first time ball swazzes it over to Lukaku, and he makes no mistake in rifling that home. Puts us right on the back foot. There you go, the first time cross. And he just lets it come off the ground with a half bounce and just smashes it in. 1-0 to the Chelsea. Not what you want to be seeing. Gundogan's going to try a long one over the top. Can Lautaro win that? He can't. Reece James has now got it again though. Sends it back to Kepa. Sends it forward. It's so weird to play this without the likes of Aguero. Martinez looking for Grealish. It's not the best ball in the world. Was never troubling anybody. Kepa sends it long. Laporte, he wins it this time around. He's definitely been struggling this game anyway. Here's Walker now. Picks up the switch ball. Inside to Foden. Holds on. Here's Zinchenko. Out wide to Grealish. Gets wiped out from Reece James and he wins the goal kick. No, he doesn't. It's a corner, sorry. What am I talking about? De Bruyne is going to swing a lovely ball over into the mixer. Jack Grealish, can he get there? He can't. Walker back to Gundogan. Grealish is going to open fire. Comes away as a deflection for another corner. Getting closer and closer here. De Bruyne then swings another one over. Back towards the head of Grealish. Finds Mahrez as the target. Beats a man. Hits a shot. It's a save by the keeper. Reece James swings it away again. We've got them on the back foot here. We just need to find the finishing touch. Another corner this time. Third time lucky. Ball comes over. Mahrez is up. Again, he doesn't do nothing with it. Walker swings it into Grealish off the chest. Chests it down, but not clinical enough after that. Away goes Mendy now. Sends the long ball down the line towards Lukaku, but we pick that back up. No, we don't. We should have picked that back up, but everybody seems to have bottled it. Werner now taking it away. Laporte does what he's supposed to. Well done. Diaz switches the long ball to Zinchenko. Pushing forward now. Here's Grealish. Gets it along the ground to Martinez. Back to Phil Foden. Back to Grealish. Finds De Bruyne. Turns on it. Finds Walker. Gets it back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne is going to open fire. Straight into the hands of Kepa, and it looks like we could potentially be on the run for another defeat here. This could be one of the shakiest starts to the seasons I've had in a while. Here's Lukaku now, gets away, gets a shot and gets a goal, and that's it, 2-0. And that is the game. We will change it up, we'll make some subbies, but no difference will be made to that. We're down and out, we're depleted, and we'll be losing this game also and leaving ourselves in a right bad position. So the game against West Ham is now going to be a must win for us to get any points on the board. Real bad start to the season for us. We got the win in the Champions League, but we were playing an easy opposition, if you like. Here's De Bruyne now. Does nothing with it. They're just toying about with it now. Reece James, Rudiger. They know they've got this game won, they're just passing it about. Laporte, can he win it? Yes he can. Jesus. Zinchenko. Shocking pass. 2 minutes stoppage time. I should have made subbies a bit earlier, to be honest. That is going to be, we're 2 minutes up. We've not been able to stop Lukaku. The man's been a monster in front of goal. 2 goals. Shocking result. On to the next. He's a goal machine. I rate him very highly. He's a brilliant striker, he is. Nothing to be done about it. We'll take that L on the chin. Leeds winning 4-0. Brighton beating West Ham 4-1. Everton winning 1-0 against Arsenal. Arsenal struggling also. Aston Villa 4. Newcastle 2. We've got Liverpool beating Southampton. Leicester beating Crystal Palace. Tottenham getting beat from Wolverhampton. On the Wolves beating the Tottenham is a big win for them. Man U beating Brentford and Norwich beating Watford. So big results for teams there. That leaves Leeds at the top of the table on 9 points. Second and third joint with them is Liverpool and Chelsea. Brentford are up there as well. We're sitting 18th place. Second bottom of the table. Shocking for us. Not good at all. Man United are sitting 9th. You've got Arsenal in 5th. There's not really any big teams except Liverpool and Chelsea in the top 5. Well, you've got Arsenal in there as well, but everybody's still close except us. We're yet to pick up points. We've played 3 games and lost 3 games in the Premier League. It's a bad start to the season completely. Our job's under scrutiny. Pep could be out the windy. We're going into this next game then, guys. We've got 2 Premier League games to hopefully pick up 6 points. Arsenal and West Ham to play. We're only going to play the West Ham game for this one first. We've got national team call-ups. Scouts have been out and about. We're no bothered about that. We're going to get straight into this game and hopefully get some points on the board. We just need to be more clinical in front of goal. The final passing into the final third needs to be better. We need to just finish the shots. The chances that we're getting. League opener then, guys, what they're saying. The board looking really disappointed. We haven't shown our true abilities even once this season. The press will be muttering about your exit soon. Potentially, is Pep getting the sack? Man City in the market for a new manager. It's not looking good at all. We're going to have to pick up a win against West Ham, or we could be away. We're going to go and look at the lineup for this next one. We're going to start Sterling on the right, Grealish on the left. Jesus is going to get a start up top. We're going to put Phil Foden in the centre midfield in the middle. Gundogan's going to come in. Renan Lodi's going to start this one. And we'll probably go with that. We've got the use of Ferran Torres and Bernardo Silva if needed. They're playing Antonio, Lanzini, Jared Bowen, Declan Rice. They've got a solid team, West Ham. Decent looking outfit. Going to the strip selection, that is their new home top, as you could see. They've also got their new away top. A third top by the looks of it, but I'm not sure if that's last season. But we're going to sport our new away top this time around, as we are playing away. And we'll get straight into this one and see if we're about to get the sack or not. Can it be an early sacking for Pep Guardiola's Man City? Is he going to get put out of a job? Hope not. Hopefully we can start picking up some wins. Get a win against West Ham and a win in the next episode against Arsenal. Pick up to 6 points. Then could be looking a bit better. Here we are then, guys. We're at the makeshift London Stadium. Ready to go as Antonio gets underway in this game against the Hammers. Phil Foden then in the middle of the park, looking a lot more lively. Picks it up to Sterling. Sterling drifting past his men, hits the shot first time. It's an early chance and it's a great save by Baffoul, the keeper. Now we're on the back foot again. No, it's a strike, it's a goal, and it's Mikel Antonio straight from one end to the other, and he makes no mistakes in finishing it. We'll go from missing that chance and they're right up the park to score, and it's going from bad to worse for Pep Guardiola. That one ball over the top. Laporte, I don't know what you're doing here. You can't seem to fight him, you can't put a tackle in. Diaz is nowhere to be seen. I believe that Diaz and Laporte are a solid partnership, but obviously not. We'll go from getting one early chance to nothing. Gundogan now. Phil Foden. Got a lot of work to do here. Trying to slip that into Foden was De Bruyne and he couldn't. Here's Souček now. Long ball forward. Diaz wins it. Foden. Gundogan gets it taken off him from Rice. Here's Mikel Antonio. Walker back to Ederson. Finds Renan Lodi. Pushing forward now. He's got Antonio chasing him. The ball to Grealish is a bad one. Gerard Bowen picks it up. Lanzini now gets it out wide to Antonio. Nobody wants to get a tackle in. It's a strike from Lanzini. Venomous strike. Forces the save from Ederson. It's absolutely shocking here just now. We've got a mountain to climb. Sent forward then Souček. Lodi puts a long ball into Jesus. Sterling picks it up from Jesus, is knocked down and tries to send him further on. I got that wrong, by the way, using Buffal as the one to save the goal. Obviously it was Fabianski. Here goes Lanzini. Well, not save the goal, sorry, save the chance for our goal scoring opportunity. Here's Grealish now. Great searching ball to Sterling if he's going to get there, and he does. Gets it in the middle. Jesus, anybody? It's cleared away now. Berahami sends it forward to Lanzini. Gundogan. Jesus into Grealish. How has he missed? He's went and smashed that wide. Oh my goodness. Jack Grealish for one of the misses of the season. This is why we're potentially getting sacked. When you watch stuff like this, it's comedy gold. £100 million man, and that's what you get. Need to turn that around, Jackie boy. Keep the chin up. Foden does well to win this. Here he's got a half a chance again. No, he's not. He's halted his run. Cafuel sends it back to Fabianski. Sends it forward. Laporte now. Walker. Here's Phil Foden. Will we rue those missed chances? Here's Lodi. Inside to Foden. Ball out wide to Kyle Walker. Sends it to Sterling. De Bruyne brings it down onto Gundogan. Foden. Back to Gundogan. Here's Grealish now. Sends it on to Lodi. Really bad touch from Lodi. Ball sent away. Foden trying to win it back. But it's back in West Ham's possession. Here's Lanzini now. To Diop. Balbuena. Sends it forward. Towards Antonio. Diaz wins it well though. Picks out De Bruyne. Long searching ball to find Grealish. He does. It's a good touch this time. Gets it back in the middle. De Bruyne out wide. Kyle Walker got some room to dribble. Sends it in towards Sterling on the head. Can't get his head quite on the end of that. And here comes West Ham on the counter again. Walker trying to chase a man down. Diaz does well to cover that. Ederson then to Lodi. Gundogan on to Grealish. Here's Foden. De Bruyne now. Kyle Walker. Back to De Bruyne. Into Foden. Renan Lodi. Finds Gundogan. There's half time then. We're definitely going to rue these missed chances if we can't seem to find the equaliser. Not looking good at all. 2 shots. 1 on target and Grealish missing an open chance. And Davy Moyes has got his West Ham boys sorted out prim and proper to deal with us. Into the second half we go. Hopefully looking to get ourselves back into this one. Declan Rice takes out Grealish. De Bruyne to Walker. Back to De Bruyne. Finds Phil Foden. He's taken out the game. Creswell now. Sterling picks his pocket. The ball from De Bruyne again's a bad one. The champions are looking down and out. Can't seem to string a pass together. Antonio, Lanzini. But in the Premier League it's one of the hardest in the world. Grealish. Laporte takes the ball well. The ref doesn't think so, he's not happy, he gives the free kick. Would never have given a free kick for that. Lanzini's going to step over it though. Sends one towards Gerard Bowen. Kufal back in the middle to Antonio. Laporte gets away with one and he's won that. I need somebody to move. Grealish, if you could, that would be handy. You're disappointing me in this one, Grealish. It's absolutely shocking. Nobody wants to move. We definitely need to do something to get back into this game. I'm going to switch it to attacking fullbacks. Hopefully push the fullbacks forward. Diaz then out wide to Walker. To De Bruyne. Picks a long ball out to Grealish if he can get there. It'd be nice, he doesn't, but we'll get a bit of luck here. We've still got it. Here's Foden. Finds De Bruyne. Walker onto Sterling. Still at Sterling. Back to De Bruyne. Back to Foden. Gundogan out wide. Grealish sends it on to Renan Lodi. Swings it into the middle to Gundogan on the head. Punched away by Fabianski. And on that note, we're going to make some changes. I'm going to send Sterling back over to the left, and we are going to bring on... No, I'm going to bring on Bernardo Silva Lautaro Martinez is going to come on. And Fernandinho's going to come on to tighten up the middle. We'll go with that. See if we can get ourselves back into this game. See if anybody's going to be willing to step up and help the team. The corner in here then. Cleared the way. De Bruyne does well to win that back from Gerard Bowen. Gundogan no gets his pocket picked from Lanzini. Here's Thomas Soucek. Back to Balbuena. To Rice. To Diop. To Balbuena. Playing it from the back here. Balbuena messing about too much though. We'll get it back, but we'll make a mess of it. De Bruyne now into Fernandinho. Looking for Gundogan. Lanzini just takes it off him again. Lanzini's ran that midfield for the whole bloody game. And now he's got a chance here to push forward. Walker getting taken out the game. Fernandinho getting taken out the game. It's a strike. Long ball sent forward. Bernardo Silva couldn't have picked that up. It's looking like it's going to be 2 straight defeats. Renan Lodi then actually manages to win the ball off of Lanzini for a change. Fernandinho gets his pocket picked from Soucek. Antonio to Lanzini out wide. Here goes De Bruyne then. Picks a ball out. A bad one. And again it's a bad one. De Bruyne is having a stinker in the middle. There's only 1 minute of stoppages. And West Ham pile into the box. Fernandinho saves, we're getting embarrassed, sends it away. The whistle goes, it's 2 losses out of 2 for Man City. And we are sitting in the relegation zone of the Premier League with an absolute shocking start. We've got a mountain to climb because we're potentially about to be sacked. We're still sitting with 0 points out of 4 games. Liverpool are sitting on the top of the table now with Leeds and Chelsea. Man U have picked up a few points and got themselves back in the mix as well. We're in the relegation zone. Great start to the Premier League season. Next episode, we've got Bayern Munich in the Champions League. We've got the Arsenal game. It just goes from bad to worse. We're yet to pick up any sort of victories, minus that one in the Champions League. We've had a loss, 1 win in the Champions League, and a further 2 losses. 4 losses and 1 victory. It's absolutely shocking to start. Join us next time to see if Guardiola can keep his job and to see what's going to happen with Man City if we can get ourselves out of 18th place and off the bottom of the table. Definitely stay tuned for that. As always, I've been PlayStation Gamer. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, comment down below and turn on our notification bell so you're always updated with future content dropping on the channel. And be sure to stay tuned to see if Pep loses his job.